Snacu. The situation normal. All chipped up. I'm Melton, son of a carpenter Mary. Daddy carpenter, worked on skyscrapers, Mom Marianne. I am the son of a carpenter Mary. I get to make parables, and this is my Tami parable series about Tami, the no-arm Chinese fellow. How did he get to be missing both arms? Being blindly obedient. They love blind obedience on the Oriental streets and the Oriental unseen business. Tami was told by his boss Wu as part of a test of loyalty. Remember when you hear that, just going hog wild to try to distract that noise and the backup noise, the beep beep. When you hear that, check in Post 5 in front of those Mormons. Call them up tomorrow, Sunday. The devil insists that they spend 3 long hours in worshiping him and his lies at those temples, to call them up tomorrow. When they come knock on your door to interrupt your dinner, try to call me. Ask them, how do you show up in Melton's call log? When my phone is hijacked, my family's lifeline is hijacked when I try to. Get their reactions and post. Now back to my story. Tami was told by his boss, Wu, to stick that arm in the wood chipper. He slowly fed that right arm into the wood chipper. The left arm saw what was going on with the right arm, was of course surprised and jumped off, leaving Tami with no arms. Thing is, he got a promotion. He's bossing a whole lot of folks around the Oriental streets, valued brown nosers, blind obedience. He also got his girlfriend Rhea out of that. He won her heart, the snake pit. He's always been scaly. He always talks with a hoarse lisp, and he likes to stick his tongue out a lot. I told you he was Chinese. He saw her, love of his life, on the dance floor of the snake pit. Go figure. A dance club here in Los Angeles. Saw her, he snaked his way over. He does a mean snake dance now that he's missing both arms. And he won her heart. He's bossing a whole lot of folks around at work, and he's sleeping right next to Rhea at his house. He's over living at his house now. And the alarm went off, and Rhea got up, and she's got a very important meeting today. She got to do a presentation. So, remember checking Post and 5. She is hurrying to get ready to go to work, and she tries to wake Tami up, but he's sleeping, dead asleep. He was up late watching this Three Stooges marathon. Tami loves the Three Stooges, his favorite show. Although with Hussein and Trump in our White House lately, he likes to check out that show as well. But he was watching the Three Stooges last night and up late, and the thing is, it's Ching's day off. Oh, I've been doing a little laminating. Yeah, that's the laminator right there. Now I'm going to show you what I already laminated and do some more laminating. But Ching's his personal assistant. He needs a personal assistant more than most. Yes, he's missing both arms. But it's Ching's day off, so Tommy's running late. Rhea can't drive him. He likes to let Rhea do the driving. He's got a car, a nice new one with power steering. And it's not a stick. It's a lot easier to drive than the old one, at least the way he is now. And the automatic windows, he doesn't have to get dizzy trying to roll them down. He lets Rhea do the driving, but she can't drive. She's got the important thing to do. It's Chang's, or is it Ching? One middle name is Ching or Chang. First name is Chang or Ching. He's the gay guy who is Tommy's personal assistant, and yeah, He's busy today, so Tommy, he needs a personal assistant more than most. Yes, missing the arms. But he can't call him up as his day off. So he's got to get on that unicycle. Yes, he uses a unicycle. Let me see if that light will help. Oh, that's a little better. He doesn't need the handlebars. It's a unicycle. He's got good balance and all that. And he starts pedaling, and the thing is, he's real tired. So he stops on his way to work, right near this big green kind of truck with a whole bunch of guys waiting outside it. And it's an Army recruiter station, and Tommy is so tired he just leans up against the lamp pole there, and he's found that he can sleep standing up. Go figure. He's got very good balance, and he keeps that balance while he's asleep. And he leans up against the pole, and the thing is, the sergeant comes out from the recruiter station, and he says, everybody on the truck, and once everybody's in, he says, oh, don't forget that one. It's probably the last good sleep he's going to get for a while. And they load Tommy in the truck. They go to the military base, and Tommy's at boot camp. Yeah, he tells him, why am I here? What are you doing? And they tell him, congratulations, you're in the Army. Or maybe it's the Marines or something, I don't know. They tell him that, and he complains. He doesn't have much sympathy there. Nobody likes being there. They make him, hike all day and do push-ups and chin-ups and all of that. And the sergeant, he does what he can with Tommy because he can't do the chin-ups or the push-ups. But he makes him hike, and he hands him the gun, and Tommy just lets it drop. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't have arms. So the sergeant gets some duct tape, and he duct tapes anything of vital use that he can't carry. He duct tapes that to Tommy, and Tommy's still complaining, I'm not supposed to be here, and it's falling on deaf ears. They give him that nice haircut. I don't think it's a haircut, is it? Well, I'm looking like a hippie myself right now, but I'll work on that tomorrow. They give him that haircut. He talks one of the other guys to calling up Rhea for him. Tell Wu I'm not going to be at work today. I'm in the Navy or the I can never remember, Coast Guard or National Guard, whichever it is. Air Force, he's in something, he doesn't know, but she tells him to just tell him he's not supposed to be there, and he says, I tried that, Rio. Then right after he's did I show you good my my big campus cards, big yeah, I get distracted. There's a handsome bald guy right there. Did I put that one? Seems like I just showed this one. This looks familiar. Well, here it is again. Thing is, when he's coming back from the phone, the guy who called the number for him, he couldn't operate the phone. He freezes in his tracks right in the path of this tank. And the sergeant sees, and he has to run over and grab Tommy because he's just kind of frozen there. he's having a flashback, yes, to the wood chipper. It's a loud machine, and Tommy thinks it is a flashback to the wood chipper. The sergeant has had enough. He takes him into the colonel. The colonel takes him into the general, and he pleads his case there to the general. He says, "Oh, those Mormons, pod people are just like the Chinese misfits. They just won't quit, will they?" He tells the general, I'm not supposed to be here. And the general says, well, son, it's all right to have second thoughts. Boot camp can be rough. But you signed your name on the dotted line just like everybody else. And Tommy said, I did not sign my name on the dotted line. I didn't sign my name on any dotted line. And the general kind of looks at him, with no arms. And well, he could have signed with his mouth, or he's very dexterous with those toes. He takes yoga. He could have done that, but yeah, they do some checking and no, he's not there. So he'll be back tomorrow, telling all of the folks at work, and then later he'll tell everybody. There's that one again. I must have had it about 3 or 4 times, I swear. All the folks at the AA meeting at the bar. Yes, Tommy is a member of AA. Amputees Anonymous. And they hold their meetings at the bar despite the protest of so many. Because they see that AA meeting sign today at the bar, and it's right outside the bar, and they don't like that. Well, there's those ducks again. I better stop and do my sugar check because I don't know how long this will take, but let me try and get a few more of these done. Yeah, apparently it takes a whole lot of sugar to grow a new pair of eyes, a whole new body. You saw that with the chest. I'll see if I can, it works best with the flashlight or sometimes the sunlight. They've been lighting up, not just a smaller browner surface slowly disappearing. Oh, you can probably see these better too. All of it's readable, it's just it doesn't show up too well. I could probably have done that better with like an Arial Black or a Sans Bold or something. But oh, let me show you the big 5s there. All soldiers protect America. You protect America. That's part of it. Make that video of America's High-Tech Lifelines. 424-229-4140. Whatever you get when you don't get me. Handsome bald guy. John Milton Brace, the full name. Whatever you get when you don't get me. It's going to be boring. A phone ringing, an error message, a busy signal. It's not going to be boring. If you need the firemen, police, paramedics, and of course you don't. You got your own, don't you, at the military bases, but your family. See that phone you're making a video of as every child in America's lifeline to the firemen, the police, and the paramedics. As your family's lifeline. Oh, your girlfriend, your wife, your mom, your kids even. Well, I think Sora's got some kids. See that as every child in America's lifeline. Make a video of it. I've been asking for Flight 93 checks for 9 years. I have yet to get one. That's a lot of managed censorship conducted without fear of being covered by the even news. We the people must be the even news. Call me up in front of network news anchors, local news anchors, any and all in the public eye. I'm missing the big ones for honor, courage, commitment, and semper paratus, I think. They're around here somewhere. Oh, they're with these, I guess. Oh yeah, all firefighters, all cops of the fire station's phones, of the police station's phone. When you can't reach me, you have no idea how many in your neighborhoods. Can't reach you, your cities. Can't reach you, don't know when else their phone won't be allowed to work completely. And yes, seconds count in emergencies. How often they might be delayed. So make that video. I'm making videos of this call log. Put it on youtube.com/DNFD series. Not one flight 93 chick and 9 years of asking. That's you, 911 flight 93 chicks, you trying to call me. Not 1 in 9 years of asking, and no certified mail about the 93 chicks or that Osama rumor. That Obama is Osama's son. Yeah, I was skeptical at first myself, but I looked at the two photos side by side and oh, come on. It's 2018. Don't be a hater. I hear that's why he grew up in, Africa, to be closer to his dad, Osama, during those formative years. Now, if you're going to write me letters about that, make sure you make a video of it. They're going to be stolen by Osama's son. Now that they got the buffoon Trump in there as comic relief after placing someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins. Since they've done that, Hussein's got all the time in the world to take personal part in stealing our mail and hijacking our lifelines. Make that video, whatever you get when you don't get me. Melton, son of a carpenter Mary. Post it. Now let me do that sugar check before I forget anymore. Because I got to get stuff out and all of that. And I'll try to get that last 2 or 3 in. Yeah, I feel the same whether it's over 500 or 94. I've had one of those. Yeah, that's an electronic device. It's your lifeline. Oh, don't take my word for not one flight 93 taking 9 years of asking. A lot of you out there, all those folks, the cops, the firemen, others can get phone records. And yeah, all of America can make a video of that. Their phone not working as they try to call me. Yes, all soldiers. Make that video of the military base's phone of each other's phone. Post. It'll mean more coming from you and the cops and the firemen. And yes, don't forget the priests. $204. Okay, let me finish up, and I'll try to show you those eyes real quick as I end. Genetic carpentry, medical research being passed by. Eyes don't just grow in there. Doctors of blind folks should be interested in that, but I just get some doctors being the exact opposite of both they have taken. They can reach me by phone, ask them how they do that. LSE, USC, Keck Medical, I'm not going to them anymore, and Dr. Mees is my doctor down the street there. So you can reach me by phone. The Adventist, yes, I don't do as much with the in front of, but the Adventist cult folks. Don't confuse them with the Mormon cult folks from Utah. They can reach me by phone about doctor's appointments, convincing me not to go to them. Don't get me started on the attacking doctor. But yeah, I'm just about finished with today, so there's the eye. Got to remember to show you. I got one more to do. Then I'll show you the poster. And the poster has smaller, browner circles, slowly disappearing, bigger, bluer circles. Yeah, just like this. growing in, through, and around. And since about 9, maybe 10 months, I've been taking my vitamins. Oh, mega dose vitamins. I've been taking them, and yeah, they catch the light better now, past the better part of a year. They also have that white part around that brown part slowly disappearing. Yes, genetic carpentry in high gear. They've been changing since 1996. And yeah, for all of you in the military who are going to be getting out and going into business of some kind, that's your gates of livelihood. I finished that up, yeah. Tommy's at the AA meeting at the bar telling them, whatever you do, don't stop to rest next to a green truck. They'll take you along for the ride. Well, that's all, but 21 minutes, so I better hurry up. Make that video of America's Hijacked Lifelines, and yeah, pick up your own thoughts. They make videos nowadays. Yes, there's a video made with my phone. They make videos nowadays. Make that video of your hijacked lifeline. Of course, the serious stuff, what you believe as well. You never have to tell that story again about what you believe, what you feel is important. You can, of course, tell it better. Just like when you have a favorite joke. You only have to tell it perfectly just once. You never have to tell it again. I do that. I use my humor to get attention to folks, get attention for folks who can document the very serious hijacking of America's lifelines. See that? Oh man, look at that. I look like a hippie. Yeah, it's a little close. Let me see if I go in the bathroom. I can get a better. Yeah, there you go. Smaller brown circles slowly disappearing. Bigger, bluer circles growing in, through, and around it. See, going a little more quickly. They used to be all dark brown, much darker than the lightest, than the light brown you see there. Until they started changing. Yes, went to the hospital with a anemia back in Louisiana Charity Hospital. And came out a year later. It said nothing. You got abnormally high blood counts. And yeah, when you don't have health insurance or anything like that, back in Louisiana, it is not good at all as far as getting folks to tell you what's going on with your eyes. Now, you can call up Dr. Miza and say, we can see videos of the man's eyes slowly changing from brown to blue or more quickly now. We can see that. Why can't you? What's your part in America's Hijacked Lifelines? When else will my family's lifeline not be allowed to work because of what you're doing? That's the exact opposite of what you should be doing. Get their reactions, not just them, LAC, USC, Keck Medical, the Adventist cult folks up there. Ask them. Check and post in 5. Good doctors? Yeah, come out here to California. You're going to try to call me. You're going to see your gates livelihood. Come see me in person. We'll travel. It's the only perfect place to build. Jesus has immaculate house here on earth. Best people. Oh, blue-eyed DNA, brown-eyed DNA fighting it out sometimes with the vocal cords. Best people to start building with. Let's get started.